Hey, Monster!
What's up? How you
Hey,
doing?
you thought we were done? No, we're not. Yes, we've still got 30 minutes of the show, but to everybody listening on air, you got Rico, you got Carla over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. What's up, guys? We have got a very special guest on the show today. Dare I say, I love her.
Hmm.
3000. Like,
Oh, look
seriously,
at you.
girl,
Look at you
she
playing with
is
it.
so talented, right? I mean, I'm really excited to have her on. We're going to be chilling out with her, hanging out with her. Rico, I know you like her as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to dress up today. I gotta look
I
good. Gotta look nice.
know.
Why? Because she's
We're
joining. Dear, what's up, Santa? Let me explain. Yeah,
explain.
Carla got a lot of explaining to do. Let's welcome her in the show, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the very talented Stephanie Poetri.
Hi,
What's up?
Stephanie. Thank you so
What's
much for joining.
up?
So chill. I aspire to be this chill. She's literally, it's all,
Yeah, I'm just like in my
she's literally
uh,
like just leaning back on her chair, heading over to facebook.com/RX. Stephanie, before anything else, how have you been? I mean, we're closing out the year pretty soon. Christmas is in 3 days. Like, as
Wow.
insane as that is, how have you been? How has life been for you during this entire pandemic?
oh gosh. Could be better, but I think I find the positive of everything, and I'm glad that I could be home with my family. And yeah, this EP wouldn't be this EP if I wasn't in quarantine.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. See, I
Well,
like
this
the
is the
sound of that.
product.
Like,
Yeah.
so many artists and bands have come out to say, you know what? This entire lockdown, this quarantine, although really bad and sad, it has brought out so much good music.
Mhm.
And your music in particular, I mean, I think your fans all agree this is an EP. This is music that they've been waiting for. Stephanie, I don't know if you know, but over at our station, we play your songs. Like I Love You
Mhm.
3000, we have to play that like over and over. People
Oh
were just
no, I'm
reacting
so
it.
sorry.
No, you know,
No, don't apologize, girl.
we love it too. I mean,
Uh,
with the success of I Love You 3000, was there any sort of pressure that you put on yourself? Like, oh man, this song is like a major hit. Now I have to like create music just as good. Did you ever give yourself like that kind of pressure? Or are you just as chill as you are now? You're just like, listen, if the music comes, it comes. If it doesn't, peace out.
well, it's at first I was really scared, but then I don't know. After a while, you just kind of chill out.
Mhm.
I'm just too chill. No, but basically, at first I was really scared, but then I kind of realized that by having to restart in a way, I start making a more like a community that I feel closer to and where we all support each other and they're waiting
Mm.
for each new song. Whereas before it was like, oh, people know me for that one song, but they're not waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
Was it ever inspired by Endgame, the song, or it was just a coincidence that it was like in Endgame, in Marvel Endgame, that it
Dude,
was a
that's an
part
incredible coincidence with Iron Man in the
of it,
lyrics.
Yeah, so the song Elevate 1000 came to be. I was doing like a Q&A where I asked people to send me a word or a phrase and then I'll make it into a song. And then a bunch of people sent Elevate 3000 because the movie just came out.
Yeah.
And so I made the chorus and then a bunch of people asked me to make it into a full song. And so I did. And that's kind of how the song came to be. So yeah, it's like the phrase itself is based off of the movie, but the story isn't really.
can you
It's
imagine
such
that? If,
a cute song. It
Mhm.
really is. It's such a sweet song because it's all about like this guy getting ready to propose to his girl, right? And then, but with the reference to Iron Man and the I Love You 3000, because when he said that line, I think we can all agree. Like, if you've seen the movie, you're kind of just like, no, no, no. Don't tell me that, right? Don't show me that. Okay, so from that success, Stephanie, like you were saying, with this entire pandemic and this lockdown, you burst new music, which I think everyone's so happy about. If you are tuning in live on air, we are playing Selfish in the background. I love this song. By the way, the bop is like perfect. If you're just chilling in your room, which you should be. You should be locked in your room, not going out. I mean, like, this is the type of music that you listen to, right? What was the overall vibe or theme that you were going for in creating this music during quarantine and lockdown? Like, were you just like, listen, I'm gonna make whatever, or were you like, we're all locked in, I'm gonna make something so thought provoking, you're gonna sit in your room for like 10 days and cry? Like, what was your thought process and the theme of your new music?
So I think with Selfish specifically, like I just wanted a song that, because a lot of the other songs are for the EP are about quarantine.
Hmm.
I wanted some songs to just be like, a song that you can relate to, like, because I feel
Yes.
like with Selfish, the story is something we've all kind of been through, like even if it's just a crush, when you see them with someone else and you're jealous, when in reality you don't really have the right to be jealous because they're not with you.
Ooh,
And I know, I thought it was just
yeah,
like fun,
Gray area.
you know.
yeah.
Gray area themes. Now,
Yeah.
how, I mean, when you got started with songwriting, how did it all start for you? How did you discover that this is something that I want to do? This is something that I'm going to be famous for. I'm going to run with, and possibly change the world.
um, well, I learned how to songwrite from my dad because he's a music teacher. But yeah, I was really into producing, and I actually took a producing class. And halfway, it was like a 5 month course, but like halfway through it, I came out with "I Love You 3000," so I
Oh
didn't
wow.
finish it. But I had to go. But yeah, it's still my passion. Like writing and making the song is still my
Mhm.
favorite part about music. And yeah, maybe one day I can write for other people.
So that's kind
Mm.
of cool, you know.
He's only 20. I mean, you're literally so successful at such a young age, and the rest of us are here like, hey, what's up, girl? I'm gonna play you.
No.
No, but I mean, coming from that, Stephanie, like you were into that whole class, and then you had to stop because you had this massive hit. And of course, all these people, including our station, we all want to interview you for your music and whatnot. I mean, how was that feeling like when your song blew up and all of a sudden now everyone is just like, Stephanie,
Mhm.
Stephanie? Were you like
What?
in shock for a minute? Were you like, whoa, is this real life? I mean, not everybody gets to experience that, not a lot of people get to have one song, let alone two or whatever, at such a young age become such a massive hit. So how were you during that whole time? Were you just like stunned?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so I can be a singer. Because I was like, I genuinely was like, okay, it's like 1 in a million chance that you actually like have a career out of singing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't really think of anything of it. So when it blew up, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can try this out. And yeah, I don't know. It's fun, and I think with being a singer, it opens up a lot of doors to other stuff that I want to do. And yeah, I've always just been like, I've never been the type of person to just do one thing. So it's nice that I can do a bunch of stuff and have it as my career. A bunch of stuff doer.
I mean, instead of a bunch of stuff doer. That's a good bio. You know, what's your bio? A bunch of stuff doer. Now, I mean, we know that the songs that you've made got big during the pandemic. Now, when this is all said and done, you're going to be on tour. So, what kind of show will we be expecting from you? Or is it going to be a bunch of dance numbers? Are you going to have a full band? What are we going to be expecting from a full show from you?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't really. I wouldn't count myself as a performer. I like the making part of a song. The
Yeah.
performing part, I get really nervous, so I don't even want to think about it because I can't perform. I guess like for me, it's usually just like an acoustic performance with a guitarist and me singing, and then I just jump around on stage, sing the song. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We're
I
gonna
wouldn't
feel
play
it.
yourself short, Stephanie. I feel like you could totally like Dua Lipa it up if you
Yeah.
wanted to. Since we're
Well,
talking doing a lot of stuff, like you said earlier, you can't just be doing one thing. This pandemic, being locked in at home, a lot of people develop new skills or they tried out a bunch of random stuff. I mean, was there anything in particular that you did or tried that you were either really good at or really bad at? Like you're like, oh my god, everyone's doing this. I can't seem to bake my banana bread. I mean, what What have you done during this quarantine that you can share with everybody?
Gosh. Well, I've tried all the food stuff. I feel it's pretty easy. I think like making dalgona coffee and stuff. I started crocheting.
Mm. Oh
Wow.
wow.
And I don't know. It's just like because I like to talk with people, especially on call, and so it's nice to
Mm.
just crochet while you mindlessly talk about stuff or when you watch something.
Mm.
Um, yeah, there's a lot of things. I don't know if I tried something and miserably failed. I think I don't try anything that's way too hard.
Mm.
Just so I don't disappoint myself.
See, I like that. She's just chilling. She's
I know.
managing expectations
I
in life.
know. The key to
You're a mood.
to lower
Stephanie, you
expectations.
are a mood. Yeah,
She's
you know
a
what I mean?
20-year-old girl with an 80-year-old lady inside, like sitting
Yeah.
down on the
Yeah,
couch
my
at
boy, you
for
heard
sure.
from man.
Oh my
Well,
gosh. Okay, so you got fun questions for her?
yeah, now we've been chilling with you. We know that you got a big hit. You got your songs going. What was the first thing you purchased when you received that royalty check, that big amount of money from the record label?
I got what did I get? Oh, I got a computer because in the US, I moved to the US, right? And then I had to use my laptop, and my laptop was getting really hot
Mhm.
whenever I write songs.
Uh-huh.
I had to buy a computer so I don't accidentally burn my laptop again. So that was cool. I got a computer.
Look at her,
That's
so
nice.
resourceful. I love that you also like slid in the whole, I had to move to the States,
Yeah, you
music
know.
taking off. I'm like super successful. What are you doing with your life? But for me,
No,
to
I didn't like that.
you actually lived in Indonesia, right? You're Indonesian. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. Don't know. I can't even speak today. You have a lot of
People don't
Filipino.
know that. Oh my
Some
gosh, I talk about
people.
it all the time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I love that about you. Like you're so proud of it. What do you miss about Indonesia? Because it's very near the Philippines, and a lot of Filipinos also enjoy
Very
Indonesia
close.
and love it there. Yeah,
We're
they're
only
basically
about
cousins.
50.
We're cousins.
It's 48 there, right?
Mhm.
It is. Yeah, it is. What time is it there?
12:48.
Oh my! Thank you so
I
much for
know.
the time
I
with us.
know. Um,
What do you miss about
I
Indonesia?
I miss oh gosh, there's a lot of people. I think it's just like the people. Like, yes, my friends and family, but also there's just like a culture, and I think you guys might get it if you go out of the country, right? It's just the way you behave is kind of different. Because here, it's like the way I talk and my sense of humor. It fits my culture. And so it's like when I go to the US, it's just there's at first you could tell there was like a different like my social skills were not the same as other people.
Uh huh.
So I mean ultimately like, they were like, okay, cool. But yeah, I think that's what I miss the most, just like the people and the way we behave and
Mm.
even just like that Asian culture, where you like take off your shoes when you go in the house,
You can't be too ratchet. You can't be like, hey, hey, hey. You're more like, okay, take off my shoes.
Thank
Okay.
God.
I
Not-
mean, you gotta take off your shoes, bro.
But I love the chill vibe that you always give out. Like, when you're chilling like this, if you're not doing any interviews, what are the things that you're actually doing? What do you love to listen
Yeah.
to? What do you love to eat, to munch on, whatnot?
Yeah, I like to play a lot of games. I watch a lot of videos. I'm a very like technology based person. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just vibe, and then I try my best to go downstairs and interact with real people.
Mhm.
But there are some days where I just stay in here in my comfy chair, or
Girl,
it's like
you're all about
Lounge.
that life. I mean, Stephanie, we wish we could have you for longer, but we know you've got a lot of other interviews to do. So thank
Mhm.
you for making time for us. Plans
chill.
for 2021. Like, what can people expect from you? What can they look forward to? Because we're all looking forward to the new year. So, what can fans expect?
Yeah, early 2021, my EP comes out. Specifically in January, I will have a single out before the EP comes.
Oh my gosh. So it's new music to look forward to. Stephanie, thank you
Stephanie,
so,
thank you.
so much. When all is said
Sure.
and done, everything is safe and well, please join us here in the booth. Come to the Philippines. We're basically cousins. We'll take you out. We'll chill out. All right.
Wow.
For
Congratulations.
sure.
And we will see you soon.
Stephanie, before we let you go, we want to greet everybody that's tuned in a happy holidays, and also, what are your
Yeah.
holiday plans?
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody. I hope you guys have a great new year. Um, my holiday plans, I don't have any. I just stay at home. But that's what you gotta do. But I always say if you guys can do video calls to friends and stuff like that, do some like online karaoke or something, Christmas songs, that could be fun. So you guys should try out, interacting through the online space.
Mm,
Hey,
love her. She's so-
information. Well,
Thank
thank you
you,
very much. Thank you.
Stephanie. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
All right, bye. Keep on
Bye.
chilling, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
Love her.
Carla,
She was so
fine.
cool. I hope you monsters enjoyed that one. I mean, it's nice to be able to talk to people as if you're just chilling out. Like she didn't seem like
Dude.
like a big artist. She was just like, "Yeah, guys, what's up? Cool. I'm just chilling. Like,
And
hey."
you know what I've noticed too with all the international artists that we are interviewing lately, their camera is like sideways now. Everybody's doing it. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I don't know if it's a
maybe we should
gaming thing.
start.
Yeah, we should start. Okay, Carla, I'll talk to you later. All right, you got to get the
Okay.
profile thing. But everybody that are big fans, of course, of Stephanie and her songs, tag them. I love you
I know.
3000. Selfish. You got it all covered for you. Thank you guys for watching. But for Facebook Live, but on air, we continue with more music, ladies and gentlemen. She is Carla Aguas.
Rico Robles live, and like he said on air.